Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining here, Unapologetically Progressive. Now, last week, Jasmine Crockett, representative of Texas, made some comments that upset a lot of people. A lot of people on the right, especially, were very appalled at the things she had to say about Greg Abbott, governor of Texas. She referred to him as Hot Wheels. And people are all upset about it because he's in a wheelchair. Well, you know what? So am I. So let's have a little talk. I spend every day of my life in a wheelchair, much like Greg Abbott. Different reasonings behind it, but I still spend my day in a wheelchair. I'm currently sitting in it now. Now, I didn't take any offense to what she had to say. Maybe it's because I have been around a lot of people that have called me Hot Wheels or called other friends of mine Hot Wheels or whatever. It's kind of a running joke in a way. It's kind of funny. And so most people I know in the community wouldn't be offended by such comments. And the people that are disabled that use wheelchairs, I don't know of anybody I know that was offended by it. But let's talk about why she would have said something like that, right? Because she said it had nothing to do with him being in a wheelchair, but just how he was running off the rails, basically. That he was doing some terrible stuff. But I don't care how she meant it. I don't really care, because it doesn't matter. I thought it was kind of funny. I've referred to him as Governor Hot Wheels, with friends in the past, so I don't see it as that big of a offense, as it were. It's not that big of a deal, but let's talk about why she said it. Look at the things he's done. Look at the things he's done to women, to voting rights, to trans rights. Tried to sue the state of the state of New York, I think it was, or a hospital in New York, to give information about abortions to Texas? Just because Texas doesn't allow for abortions? Look at all the things he's done. Let's talk about how he got in that wheelchair in the first place. He had a tragic accident where a tree, if I remember correctly, something fell off a tree, a limb, or part of the tree fell off and hit him and ended up paralyzing him. He sued people for millions of dollars over that accident. And that's why he has the power he has today. It was because of the millions of dollars that he sued people for because of that accident. Then he turned around and made tort reforms to where people could not get the same kind of money that he did for a similar accident. Greg Abbott is not some innocent little person. He's not some innocent guy just because he's in a wheelchair. Doesn't make him any less of a threat to the rest of the American people, especially the Texans. Greg Abbott is an absolutely horrendous human being with a horrendous human rights record in his state. His laws have allowed women to die in parking lots because they were not able to get the abortion they needed. I saw a story the other day of a woman who had twins. And they were really expecting these twins, but one of the twins ended up becoming unviable, and they weren't going to survive, and it was going to kill the mother too. It was going to kill the mother, the other twin, and the twin who was already deceased. But Texas wouldn't allow her to get an abortion unless it was literally about to kill her right then and right there. How is that pro-life? I mean, I'm not saying that's an easy decision to make. Give up the life of one of your twins? That's got to be a horrific decision to have to make. But then to know that they had to end up flying out of the state and having to go to another state and spend thousands of dollars extra while dealing with that terrible decision. Knowing that if you don't, you could lose your life and you could lose the life of the other twin. But those are the kind of things that he's made. Those are the kind of laws that he signed in the state of Texas. He signed laws attacking the trans community. He signed laws attacking voting rights and African Americans and things like that over the last 10 years. And we're supposed to be sad that someone called him Hot Wheels? Why are we supposed to be sad about that? Why should we be offended? Like all of a sudden Republicans care about the disabled community? Since when? Your current president is trying to cut all the things that we in the disabled community need to survive. And you want us to think you actually care about the disabled community? You care that somebody got called Hot Wheels? That's a joke. It's gotta be. There's no way that you could actually be angry about this stuff.